play. Good job.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Three-finger Rietsma will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Standing in, Vladimir Batista, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-0 now. One of those few occasions we're happy to be inside this place. 98 and humid outside, but a steady 72 degrees here inside. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
Inside,
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base path.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Ramon Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
Batting third.
Ready now, Sergio Franco, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. As a look, now the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. A pause and the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Batista leads off first with one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barry moves over. And he makes the catch for the second.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
Digging in, Theodore James is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
2 out here and a runner at second. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Lionel Cole is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Now at the plate, Jason Purcell. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
Here it comes on 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Set to get his day started, Reed Franco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, It's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Standing in now, Alex Rito, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's
straight up,
above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Into the box, Vladimir Batista. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-2 home. Neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready for another chance? Ramon Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Sergio Franco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Theodore James. As he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fastball right over the outside corner. checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Lionel Hole would be next. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Coming to the plate now, Lionel Cole. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lionel Cole.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. At the plate, Omar Mendez.
The batter, shortstop, Omar Mendez.
First offering on its way.
Ball's up.
High in the air. Brady over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Up next for Chicago, Jason Purcell.
First baseman number 10, Jason Purcell.
He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1.
Cole, base runner at first with 1 out. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Ready with another 0-2.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Nope.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reed Franco.
Stepping in now, Reed Franco. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Franco has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. It's in there for strike 1. 2-2. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. A man left for the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Alex Brito. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Alex Brito.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1-1.
Down to first. To his right, Mazur. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Vladimir
Chicago.
Batista.
Center fielder, Vladimir Batista.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's
Missed
ball.
with a slider.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitch.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Striding into the box, Ramon Cabrera has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And a
Outside,
breaking
that's a
ball
ball.
stays outside. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
No runner, cut
So
it.
good work on a 1 and 2 count to get on base.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get some.
Now batting, left fielder, Sergio Franco.
Standing in now, Sergio Franco.
Counts 1-0.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, but they're up 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Theodore James, due up for the 4,
Leading
5,
off
and
for the White
6
Sox,
hitters, and they're hoping that
right
this is
fielder,
the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
From the stretch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And here's a curveball in the
1-1.
dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now. Lionel
Up
Holt
next for the White
singled
Sox.
his last time.
Catcher, Lionel Cole.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. And finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way game.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Into the box,
Now,
Omar Mendez.
Shortstop.
Yes, he'll take
Omar
one up in the zone,
Mendez.
but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chavez has a beat on it. Two down.
Two. Hey, no runner, cut it.
Stepping up now, Jason
First
Purcell.
baseman number 10, Jason Purcell.
First pitch on its way.
Too high.
Breaking ball stays high. Cole leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
A runner on first with 2 away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter,
Leading off for the White Sox,
Franco, and he's likely just
designated
trying to
hitter,
put one in play
Reed
here. 0 for 2 with a
Franco.
pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
Now
strikes.
a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he'll lay off the
Trying to count
curveball
2
that's
and
in the
2.
dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Julian Aviles takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Julian Aviles.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Manuel Batista gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Three-finger Ritzma takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Casey Howell closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score.